From Hollywood, California, this is SMPTE 2016 Live, produced by Broadcast Beat.
Hello and welcome to SMPTE 2016 Live. I'm your host, Ryan Salazar from Los Angeles, California. We have a very special guest today, Richard Welsh of Sundog Media Toolkit. How you doing, Richard?
I'm very good.
Thank you so much for being with us. So this is the 100-year anniversary of SMPTE. What do you think about that?
It's incredible to think that a technical organisation like SMPTE, who have been innovating in media, are 100 years old. I mean, that's a really special thing. And are just as relevant now as they were 100 years ago. It's incredible, really, to think about that.
So what's your involvement with SMPTE?
Well, I work in various parts of SMPTE on standards and conferences, but I'm just about to start a new role, which is Education Vice President. So I'll be looking after, again, our conference program, also our education efforts in terms of training and engagement with education establishments.
Okay, so as far as Sundog Media Toolkit goes, what does that organization do, and where are you located at?
We're based in the UK, so Sundog Media Toolkit is a cloud software company. We make a platform for post-production in the cloud. We're fairly new. We're definitely trying to move towards lots of SMPTE-based standards. Actually, it's very important to us to be members of SMPTE and get engaged with SMPTE because we're moving in a new area of the media space that needs standards and needs implementations that really marry it to the kind of traditional media workflow.
So as far as the audience that your company tailors or is catered to, what type of audience? Is it broadcast, motion picture, post-production?
Yeah, it's mostly high-end broadcast and feature film post-production. A lot of our processes are used on pretty big feature films. We just recently did some work for the new Ang Lee Billy Lynn movie. That specifically was quite a challenge because it was 120 frames per second, 4K, 3D, high dynamic range. It was pretty much everything and the kitchen sink of formats. But because we're in a cloud environment, it really actually for us it was relatively easy to handle it. Huge amounts of data, lots of processing, so it was really tailored for the platform we have. So we work at that kind of level of production.
So just out of curiosity, what's your background as far as how you got started in the business and where you ended up?
Chris Ralph, who's my business partner, and I both worked together at Dolby. We were sound engineers there. We then moved into digital cinema, and we were working in the service side of digital cinema, so we were doing a lot of mastering and foreign language versioning of digital cinema packages. From there I went to Technicolor. I was doing the same role at Technicolor, head of operations for digital cinema. And then we kind of saw this gap in the market for a very scalable way of doing that kind of versioning work. So very high volume, very peaky workloads where you just have to do a lot of work sort of very quickly, and resource is always the challenge. So cloud is perfect for that. We saw that could be a product that would have a place in the market, having done that work for quite a few years. So we set out to build it. Here we are.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for being with us today. Again, Richard Welsh of Sundog Media Toolkit. It was excellent having you. We're at the SMPTE Hollywood and Highland 2016 Annual Technical Conference and Exhibition at SMPTE 2016 Live. Have a great day, Rich.
Thanks, Ryan.